Good morning. Wish a happy day to you all. Let us start our class with a prayer. God, my loving Father, help me to start this day well. Help me to understand my lessons well. God, keep me, my parents, my teachers, and my friends safe in your hands. Thank you, God. Today in science we start a new lesson, that is very easy lesson, safety and first aid, that you already learned in your third standard and second standard. Little more added in this fourth standard. So let us learn this lesson. Let us start this lesson. One activity is given. Circle the things which should be kept in a first aid box. That in third standard you learned what are the things needed in a first aid box. Then when do accidents happen? Yes, accidents happens due to our carelessness, and at anywhere, maybe at home, maybe on the road or in the kitchen, anywhere accidents will happen due to our carelessness. At school, teachers are telling you don't run, don't climb on the desk, don't walk on the desk. Like this we are telling. Why it is so? Because accidents will happen if you are careless. So let us see some rules what we have to follow to avoid accidents. Let us see. Then most of the accidents occur due to our carelessness. We can avoid most of the accidents by following safety rules. So how can we avoid accidents? How we can avoid accidents? By obeying safety rules. All of you underline this and learn this, okay? Then safety at home. Slipping on the floor. A wet floor is dangerous and can harm you. You can slip or fall on the wet floor easily. To avoid such accidents, follow these safety rules. Keep the floor dry. Don't spill water on the floor, okay? Floors of kitchen and bathrooms should not be slippery. And never leave your toys on the floor or stairs. You can trip over your toys. After playing, don't leave the toys like this, okay? There is a chance to trip on the toys. So don't do it. Avoid this. Then in the kitchen, fire is there in the kitchen, and you all are having the tendency to play with fire. That is not good. It causes danger, okay? So never play with fire. And accidents due to fire in the kitchen can cause serious injuries. To avoid such accidents, follow these safety rules. What are the safety rules you have to follow to avoid accidents in the kitchen? In case of gas leakage, open the doors and windows to let the gas out. Do not light matchsticks or turn on electric switches at the time of gas leakage. And if gas is leaking, don't switch on the electric switch, and don't try to light a matchstick or lighter. It make chance to caught fire. So don't do it if you know the gas is leaking. And before entering to the kitchen, you have to check whether any gas leaking is there. After that only you switch on the electric switch. Turn off the gas stoves when not in use. They must be checked regularly to avoid leakage, and frequently we have to check whether our gas stove is leaking. Never wear synthetic clothes while working in the kitchen. they catch fire easily. Cotton cloth preferred to wear in the kitchen. Then electric shocks. Electrical appliances are very useful to us, but they can be dangerous when handled carelessly. To avoid electric shocks, follow these safety rules. These all rules you have to follow at home, and electric appliances anywhere outside also you have to follow the rules. Then never touch an electrical gadget or a switch with wet hands or barefooted, without slippers or with wet hand. Don't touch any electric appliances. Then do not go too close to heaters or table fans when they are on. Turn off the switches before touching them. And one dangerous thing is table fan. We do not notice it is working. Without noticing, we are going near to a table fan. That's very dangerous. Then next, when someone gets an electric shock or you notice a spark, turn off the main switch immediately. What safety measure you can take? Turn off the switch first. After that only you touch the person. Then next thing is poisoning. Visham adikkuka. Poisoning is also a common kind of accident at home. Intake of chemicals and medicines can cause poisoning, and some medicines, some pesticides like DDT and that hit and all we are keeping at home. Mainly children are taking and using it, and there is a chance to get poison. So to avoid this, never take any medicine unless your parents or a doctor gives it you. And some are simply taking medicines. Don't do it. Okay. All poisonous chemicals like floor cleaners and detergent should be kept away from eatables and reach of the children. And you have to keep away the floor cleaners, detergents and chemicals away from the children and away from the eatables. Okay, don't mix it with the eatables. Then do not eat stale, means bad, spoiled and exposed food. It can cause food poisoning, and we get food poisoning. That's a common happening at home, because sometimes we are eating spoiled food, bad food and all, and stomach trouble will happen after using such food. So avoid such food that also may chance to get poison. These are the safety rules we have to follow at home. Okay, so today all of you learn this and read this, and I told you to learn the structure of tooth, and I told you to learn the uses of microbes and all. Have you learned it? If you have not learned, today itself all of you learn it and learn the safety rules at home also. Okay.